We're live, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Jim. How are you tonight? You're looking lovely as ever.
Oh, thanks. But, flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh, I know. And you know, that's an empty platitude. Lovely as ever means nothing because if you're always not lovely, it's lovely as ever. Ever tell you that? Think about it. It doesn't mean anything. You're looking good as well as you always do. I personally think you're lovely. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to twist it.
I always get shit when you tell the wife that, hey, you look lovely today. Well, I don't look lovely every other day.
Yeah. So you throw the as ever. Throw the as ever. You look lovely as ever. And if you then she can't say that. However, you really just diluted the compliment because that doesn't mean a thing. Yep. Oh, well. So there you go. Tips, helpful tips on how to pull the wool over your woman's eyes. She's not listening. She's not around, is she? You got to get a little something out of life, a little chuckle here and there, considering you spent your whole day doing what?
Honey-do list.
Honey-do list. I got it. That's okay. She's probably worth every bit of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Jim's audio is about half of what yours is, Bill. Huh. He sounds loud to me.
You're hot.
I see loud.
Penetration.
No, I'm not going to get my mouth that close when you use that word. Do I sound loud to you?
Oh, you're coming. Well, I got my speakers up high. And
I could turn it. I could move it. How about now? Can you hear me now?
Very little. No. Can you hear me now?
Is this better?
Please return the steer disc to your original upright position.
Red Rover. Okay, let's
God, we have fun.
Jim, why don't you welcome some of the folks into the stream?
Some of the folks, I'm showing 13 of them. God damn. It's just every week. It's a standing room only.
14. Keep track.
Wow. There you go. Chris Wedgeworth, Tim Jackson, Mike B, the Drone Ranger. And we got Mudball hanging back there. Usually he's driving home from work, but not tonight. Jody from Drone Shots. Chris Wedgeworth, did I say that? Dave, AZ Drones. Johnny, Flying Flynn Media. Chris Wedgeworth, did I say that?
Yeah, twice.
Warren. David Lorenzo. David Lorenzo. Kenny!
You try to even it out? You said his name 3 times because you said Chris's name 3 times. I mean, that's good. Say, riding in Humboldt County. Say him 3 times.
Riding in Humboldt County. Riding in Humboldt County.
That's a little harder.
And Kenny, we're not doing any roof shots tonight. Place it here. Oh my goodness. Charles Galuski. I think that covered it.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yes, no, maybe so.
RHC. See? Smart. You can abbreviate. I like it. RHC.
Squeeze it.
What was that?
Okay.
I still didn't pick out a
name.
A UEM video.
Uncle Extra Medium.
Yeah.
I downloaded 2 of them today because I thought I did it on Friday, but it must have slipped my mind because I try to do it every second day.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about showering? What are you talking about?
Uploading Uncle Extra Medium every second day.
Every second day.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And you didn't?
I must have forgot on Friday. I think I was heavily medicated.
Did you make one?
Oh, I made it. It was all lit.
But you didn't put it up.
Didn't upload it.
Why don't you share it here for the first time?
Oh, I did. I did upload it. And I premiered it.
You got me excited for a minute there. I thought we could be like the premier
You
channel.
know, I thought of that. I thought of doing that too.
And,
Damn. Maddie, Quad Mafia's over, so he's coming to see what a real show's like. Oh,
were they on?
yes, that bot grinder. The grinder of the bot. Bod. I don't know. Jordan watches his show, and he's got a little excerpt where he said, "Little shirt motherfucking Boshart."
That's nice.
Yeah.
And what's a bot grinder? Do you make bot coffee?
I don't know how to describe him, it, or
It's
what
bot grinder or drone grinder. What is it?
Bot. B-O-T.
Bot. So you make a bot of coffee?
He makes a lot of FPV robot. I don't know. Shots fired. Oh.
Charles Galushki. Did you say his name?
Yes, I did.
Did you say it 3 times?
Chuck, Galuski.
You got to say it right and say it while you're looking in a mirror.
Yeah. Bloody Mary.
That stop right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Two is close enough. Don't go the whole way.
No. Yeah, I did that once with the lights out.
I drank 3 Bloody Marys once. An hour. So let's talk drones. You want to talk drones?
Oh, for fuck's sake! No.
No. Okay. We don't have to.
Somebody.
Hey, I'm going to ask our lovely audience and you about.
I'm lovely as ever.
As ever, and you are. You're a stunner. About this. Did I say stunner? I meant stunter. So there was a guy who left a comment who I feel bad about because see if you recommend something on a stream, and what am I saying? Oh, and you actually believe it, and then it hurts somebody, then you feel bad,
Yeah.
And I said you should always clean your guns loaded. No, I didn't tell him that. What I said to him, what I meant. I mean, people. I did that video about the Master Air Screw stealth props for the Mini 2, and I bring it up a lot because it's like my only busy video. It's got like almost 18,000 views, and
it's something to be proud of.
It's pretty good, especially for a little shit like me. But I don't mean physically. I mean my channel. People ask, they see that not only am I using those props, did I have the motor caps on? And everybody and their cousin, including me, say those motor caps are good, even though people used to say your motor may heat up, it may keep dust in, it may cause your motors not to last as long as it's spinning up more mass, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I've had those motor caps, which were recommended by Rick Smith on his channel, which is, I don't know what the hell channel that is. So Maddie knows. Maddie, say it in the audience. Anyway, because I can't remember shit. Anyway, he sold them to me, and they're only 6 grams. And this guy said, should I show you what he said? Because it's the first person because people ask me, and I say, oh, they're great. I've had them on for a year. I have no problems with them, blah, blah, blah. They look cool. They're red. I don't know. I like them. And they supposedly keep dust and dirt from making its way into your windings. So the guy said, here, I'll show you. Share screen, Chrome tab. Let's do it that way. Nope, I don't know which one it is. So I'll do it like this. Here it is.
And an extra hello to Doc, Scott Nadeau, and Max. Hi, thanks for stopping in.
Scott Nadeau. Okay. He said, do you have any problems right here? Do you have any problems with the motor covers? Mine set off the payload limiter. Now this is on my Mini 2. Now I know that there's a automatic setting, or there's a setting in your software that will limit your height because, like, for example, if you use uh, prop guards, it'll all of a sudden your drone won't go up for a certain height, blah blah blah. But I think you can turn that off. But anyway, I don't know how these little 6 gram little aluminum caps on top of your motor could set off a pay. That doesn't sound right. So uh, I responded to him and I said, I've had them on for about a year and haven't had any issues. I actually forget that they're there, and I do. I forget that I put them on there, like they're part of the drone. I actually forget. Are you using a light or any leg extenders, possibly prop guards? And he said, no, nothing. Another thing, I noticed that the motors get real hot as well. I think I may have tightened them too much. Now, if anybody out here has any comments on that or any sage advice they would like to share, because I don't know how tightening too much is even possible. Yeah, I don't know what you're screwing into. It could be aluminum. It could be just pot metal, but you'd probably just strip them for one thing. And for two, what's that got to do with anything? Unless you didn't use the original screws and they're too long, and you're actually hitting something.
Well, his screws made out of lead. Why are they so heavy? Why is it setting off the payload?
Well, I'm talking about the caps themselves, but like I said, they are only 6 grams. It's not. It shouldn't set anything off. And other people have said that. I got to take him at his word that he's telling the truth because he seems honest about it. But other people have postulated that if you use those caps on there, and there's a reason DJI left them open. Yeah, they left them open for weight. They left them open for production cost. They left them open because you can. And this is an improvement as far as what I've read and as far as I'm concerned. Rick Smith's an engineer; he's a pretty smart guy, so I went with what he said. And but this fellow's having problems, and I feel bad. If what he says is true, and I shouldn't doubt it, he should probably take them off.
Absolutely.
Affecting the flow. You don't have to have them. The drone is just fine without them. But all these problems have. All of a sudden, the drone thinks it's way heavier because of these little tiny little aluminum caps, and the motors are heating up. Like I said, the only thing I could think of is the screw. Yeah, screws are touching the bindings. Right, that furball Kim. There you go. But how is that even? If you saw the ones that came with mine, maybe he didn't get the same brand. Maybe the screws are too long. That's an interesting thought.
Different model, yeah, a little.
Well, more than one company makes those things, And Drone Valley, I got mine through Drone Valley.
Version 1,
and they're clearly not long enough to do that. The ones that I bought, there's no way that they could possibly reach down and do that. However, you never know. It could have been a different company, could have been some Amazon special, and they made them out of lead, and I don't know.
Are you allowed to use the word postulated?
Yes, as long as you do it when you smile and your hands are visible. Postulated this.
Hand check. Mine are above the table.
Yeah. Kenny, you've exceeded the amount of Ys that you're allowed in one evening.
He now needs a new keyboard.
Yeah, you have to cut back on your Y usage because you're way over the limit.
Unless you're eating at the Y, then you never get enough Y.
There we go. See, and I have to ask you this question: Why?
Why?
And then Maddie, of course, reciprocates. But you see, Maddie,
that's their thing. I think that's cute. They're buddies.
Yeah, it's cute.
That's their thing.
I guess. Right. Exactly. Why? Exactly.
Thing. There's Billy.
Oh, here we go. Now, if this is a Spanish-speaking channel, it'd be Billy and and you know, the Spanish are kind of smart sometimes when you think about it. If you can abbreviate 3-letter words down to 1-letter words, think of all the time you'd save.
Absolutely.
You know,
Like
first time I thought of that, just now.
the word
That's
you,
called,
you can
that's
short
called
it down just to that.
that's called an epiphany.
An epiphany.
And Don, not to be left out.
Postulate.
Postular problems. You know, is that what you were referring to when you brought up postulate? You were thinking of prostrate? Is that what you were doing?
No, I just thought you were using a word that. Wow, we're up to 23 viewers.
You and postulator.
And how just
See,
I might
wait a
just
Yeah.
words that some people wouldn't know. What's up?
You know, Tim is balancing out the Y's with the S's and the P's. That's good. That's good. We want a balanced thing. Oh, there's a woman in here. Hello, Rose. How are you? Good to see you.
No more Cialis and Viagra talk then.
Yes, let's be gentlemanly like ish.
I'm not sure I know how.
Baby 8 Pro.
$99 Canadian. Max with his baby 8.
So I can get that for like what, $16?
Well, yeah, that's the conversion. 16 American is 400 Canadian.
And here Doc is going to show his. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Nope, that's not it. That's it. He wants to see. He's showing his vocab. Prostrate.
I'm a little crooked, so I'm going to prostrate.
Prostrate. Prostitute. I don't know.
Hey.
What?
That
I got your attention
joke.
awful quick.
That was awful one of the jokes. Yep.
I didn't even know B-Rad was here.
Yeah.
Why are you frigging out? You can't just leave nicely? You got a frig? Hi, B-Rad. I didn't even know you were here. Welcome out.
Friggin' in the riggin' because there's F all else to do.
I guess. Is that the first thing you said?
That's a Sex Pistols tune.
Is it? I've never listened to a single Sex Pistols song.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe I have, but I wasn't aware.
Wow. The 80s were good to you, eh?
We missed who? B-Rad's at work? Okay.
At work? No, he's going to bed.
Oh, well, maybe he works from bed.
Mike B's a prostitute. He's just never had any customers.
he's a destitute prostitute.
Wait, I'm going to use that. I'm writing that one down.
Destitute prostitute laying prostrate on the floor. That's a song. We could make a song out of that. Destitute prostitute prostrate on the floor. That's one of the lines.
Holy lifting.
Bed work with some snoring. Cutting that wood. Sawing that wood. All right, Brad. Brad's a lightweight. He's a really tall lightweight if he's a lightweight. He's like, what are you like 7 feet? He's not that. He's about 6'6" though, I think. 6'5".
Wow,
tall guy. Yeah, he's up there. There's a lot of tall drone flyers, I've noticed. And these get-together, a lot of small ones too, but there's like
stuck in the tree.
There's some unusually tall ones, huh?
When they get the bird stuck in the tree, they can just reach up and grab it then.
Is that a tall joke? Are you making fun of tall people?
I make fun of everybody.
We don't do that here. We're equal opportunity.
We make fun of everybody.
Yeah, you're right. We do. 6'4". Okay. All right, a couple inches taller than me. You are. And I weigh more than you, I'm sure, but you're better looking. So, we got this balance thing going on.
I'm 6'3" when I lay down. Just saying.
Is this metric? Like centimeters or 6 centimeters?
That's a little hurtful coming from an ex-host.
An ex-2?
An ex-host.
How am I an ex-host?
Well, maybe I'm not going to be a co-host anymore. You're going to treat me like that?
Oh, I thought you meant I was the ex-host. First of all,
No, you're the.
how would I
You're,
even know the size of your manhood?
we weren't talking manhood. We're talking about me. Anyway.
Anyway, let's run one up the flagpole and see how it goes. And it didn't go. Yeah, Uncle Bill's toys at 61. I'm the world's smallest midget. Uncle Bill's toys at 60. You're 61? We're the same age? Do we go to the same school? Do we know each other? Probably.
No.
Oh, he's 6'1" and he's world's tallest midget. Gotcha. I think 61 he meant 6 foot.
I think that's what he meant.
I think, because he's,
I think so too.
He's
that Warren's a funny guy.
He never said he was a good typist.
If he ever gets on camera, he could be a co-host.
I don't think he really exists.
Warren.
I think he's just a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot. It's a bot.
Yeah, it's
not
a bot.
It's a grinder.
It's a bot plot. Bot grinder.
That's
yep. Like bot plot. I'm just full of. It's gold. It's comedy gold.
Have you not seen Mr. Bot Grinder?
No, maybe.
Woo.
Was he sexy or something? You relax, will you?
Well, you know how they say there's. No, I'm not saying.
You have to now.
I don't effing get it. I don't get it.
If I don't know who this guy is, which I should because I know the name, and who knows? As far as I know, I met him. I don't remember. I don't remember anything anymore. So why are you making all these references to Mr. Bot Grinder? What about him?
He is unique.
Okay. Rose, you leaving already? I'm sorry. Did we offend you? If we did, I apologize for Jim.
I know, Mike. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, you had him on the stream. Oh, I should have watched the stream. You guys do every other Sunday, right? What time? I thought it was like 3 p.m.
It was 8:30.
I would know him if I met him. Does this guy have 2 heads or something?
Well,
3 eyes?
Yes, and one is right here.
I'm gonna have to watch the stream now. It's still there. I'm sorry I missed your stream, Mikey. But it's all FPV. I know I'm not welcome there.
Yeah,
I'm an outsider.
I know.
I'm a camera drone. And I'm barely
something.
even that. Huh?
I was afraid to say something because I'm not FPV.
I know you gotta know. Oh, were you on the channel? Were you on the channel?
I watched.
Oh, okay.
For about 5 minutes.
I know it's strictly FPV. I don't know. I could be like Max, go in there and say FPV sucks every 13 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Doc. I appreciate that. I appreciate FPV. I appreciate all hobbies. Whatever hobby that makes you happy. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad.
No, Cheryl, it can't be. You know, I like coin collecting.
Seriously. Coin collecting's cool. Everything's cool. People do,
Stamp collecting is not cool.
There's no. It's all. Why? What's wrong with stamp collecting?
As soon as you lick it, you rick it.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you lick it, you ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. FPV looks. If I ever got good at it, I'm sure it'd be lots of fun. I told you I like the actual fixing the drones and playing with the software and tuning it up and all the getting your hands into it and all that. I like that part of it. I think that's great. I think all hobbies got RC airplanes. Fuck it, it's fun. That was a lot of fun. And one of the things I liked the best back in the day, back before there were foam and 3D printers and even though that's all cool stuff. That's all cool too. Was actually making them out of balsa wood and tissue paper and dope, and it was a big long ass process. But you put a lot of work into it. You learn
Yeah.
a lot about airfoils, airframes, CG, center of gravity, how it all works, and it's very cool and very interesting. Rockets. I did rockets. I loved the rockets. They were fun. Again, speaking of CG, you have your CG behind your what was it? Your center of gravity had to be below your center focal point so that so it wouldn't flip. Anyway, it was you learn a little bit about that, and uh, uh, I would still do that STs. I think I will. Maybe I'll have an Uncle Bill's Toys show where I shoot off some STs rockets.
Estes, that's what we did. Yeah, my brother and I.
Yeah.
My brother got me into that.
Yeah. Well, we used to go to John's Hobby Shop. I think that was the name of it. It was a big place. It was in Lodi, New Jersey. Was it Lodi? No. Hackensack. No.
Harry Sack? What?
No, it was the other way. I can't. This is New Jersey. It was back before I could drive. I was a kid.
Oh man. Sorry,
ride bikes down there or walk, and it was a pretty good little hike.
I was just going to talk about
the Saturn V, huh? That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I built one.
Yeah, I never had the Saturn V. Wanted it. I had the Mercury, with the capsule on top. I had it, built it, and flew it. And that did, but the Saturn V used D motor. The D motors. Mine used C's.
Yeah.
A little smaller.
Big
a lot
fat,
of effort.
Big fat.
Huh? Big.
More power.
Big.
You get head snap watching that thing take off.
Oh, Furball doesn't have a wrench? How's that possible? That's because this is the first time Furball's been in my channel, maybe ever. I know exactly who you are, too, mister.
Really?
You get a wrench. Yeah, I know who Furball is. Of course I do.
Wow. I've had a Furball.
There. They might have been in here a long time ago. Maybe.
Oh,
Doc's leaving too. They're coming and going.
Really? The link's up there. Who's coming to join?
Don, that's offensive. See, this is the kind of. This is why I do this show, is for the respect. Nice.
Cracking sacks. Harry Sack, New Jersey.
I don't remember what the town was. East Rutherford, maybe. Because we went through Woodridge. We walked through Woodridge, and then it's East Rutherford. It might have been Rutherford. I don't know. It was a pretty good walk, pretty good hike, even with the bikes. There you go. And God, I loved it there. I could spend all day there, and I didn't have the kind of money to spend more than, but that's where we got our rockets from. But they had RC planes and everything. I probably bought my RC stuff there too. My 6-channel Futaba, that was badass back in 1976, 77, somewhere in there.
I built a lot of Revel car models.
Oh, that takes patience, and it's a great hobby. And I only did a couple, and I was stoned throughout the entire the glue. I love this hobby. Oh, I don't like how that turned out. Let me tear it apart and glue it back together again. Oh God. But yeah, like I said, any hobbies are good hobbies as long as people enjoy them. It's not a competition, as long as you enjoy it. And like I said, FPV is obviously a lot of fun. There's a lot to it. It's great.
Oh, is it his birthday?
Right. Whose birthday?
Happy Mike.
Really? He's awake? Stop it. He's not here. Don't do it.
Does that mean we can't not make fun of him? We can't impersonate him?
Open silk span. Yep, absolutely. And then they started doing towards you were. It was a big deal. What was that? They got the polymer sleeves, which made it even easier. I didn't use it. My buddy did on one of his planes, where you put the actual plastic and then you heated it up and it shrank, and fill the between the ribs. You can see the ribs of the plane. Anyway, yeah, really enjoyed it. Hey, Johnny Drone Fire, everybody's favorite. Hi, Johnny. How are you? How's Louisiana doing? He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's what you see is what you get kind of guy. There's no. What was I talking about? There's nothing. I stopped because I was gonna say there's nothing there, but that's not right. That's not what I meant. I mean, there's no. I mean, he's just good guy, good family, good people.
It's hot as crap. I
like
really
it a lot.
try not to touch crap, but every time
It's
I
hot
have it,
as crap.
usually about body temperature crap is.
Yeah. Crap's generally hot. It's what's it say? It's 76 here, which I guess is fairly warm for 10:30 at night. But actually, you step outside right now. Nice.
I got 11.
I acted like a bot grinder there. I got to see who this guy is.
When you just lost your train of thought.
Yeah, Johnny, that's what I was trying to say. I mean, there's no guile there. There's no. Then I see your video of you and your beautiful family getting together with the daughters and the granddaughters making cookies at Christmas, and I'm like, God, I wish I was a member of that family.
That's a hallmark moment.
It's just, but there's nothing forced or phony about it. They just love doing it. They love each other. It's wonderful.
Shit you'll never see in my family.
You know what I mean? It just made me feel good.
Yeah.
You're 91 today? You don't look that old. Oh, the temperature. It's 91 out there. Yeah. Wow. It was 90 somewhere here a couple of days ago, I think.
I feel 91 after today.
I think it was 91, and they said the real feel was 100. That was a couple of days ago.
Real feel.
That's what they tell you, real feel, whatever the F that means.
Is that what you call it?
Because of the humidity.
Real feel.
I really feel like I'm 100.
Up here, it's usually -2 with a wind chill factor of -30.
Why do you live there? You ever ask yourself that when it's -30 out?
It's my home.
Well, okay. All right, I got you.
I got nowhere to go. Who the hell would take me?
Your home is where you make it.
Yeah, you're right.
Your home is where you're naked. Where else do you get naked?
Pretty much anywhere I want.
I've read the blotter. Why is no one wants to touch the crap that just came from inside their own body? Why is that the question in the evening? And what is it that you do in your spare time that makes you think of questions like that?
Well, a little bit of an offshoot of that, Bill, is if you actually smell your own fart, you're technically putting it back inside.
That's okay. Recycling is big now. And it is, recycling is a good thing. And why no one wants to touch the crap that just, because then you have to wash your hands. I mean, you don't technically have to.
You should.
Because it smells bad and it's icky. And it's not nuclear. I've changed. I'm one of those men that can change babies and it doesn't bother them.
Yeah.
Because it's just mustard.
Sometimes.
I don't know. That's an interesting question. I don't know if that's the question of the evening, but thanks for elevating your humor to that level.
Chocolate.
Let's see. What's going on here? Chaos bought me a new Cinewoop type frame last night. Looks cool. That's nice. Chaos? Like Captain Chaos?
Siegfried, this is chaos. We do not voot here.
Wow. That's old.
where
Get smart. I know.
That's what
I
I
know where
do.
your mind is.
Staka. Kla, not Kla.
It's recycled peas. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful thing. It's nature. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be critical, Akarasho. I. It was an interesting question. I just love that you're always here. You can say whatever you want. You want to talk about your bodily functions? I'm here for you. I am. I have no problem with it. I just didn't know what to make of that question. So I just went in that direction. Sorry. Uh, it was a shitty question. Johnny, to the rescue. It was. Beater. Roger Beater? Oh, better.
Oh,
What's wrong with Roger?
Beater better?
What's wrong with Roger? I didn't know there was anything wrong with Roger.
I don't know Roger. My cousin's name is Roger.
Canadian Drone Club. You don't know who that is?
Nope.
You live in Canada. I thought everybody in Canada knew who that was.
I know nothing. I know nothing.
That's how I know Furball. It's from Roger's channel.
Roger, the Canadian Drone Hub. Is that what you're talking about? Or
Yeah.
his buddy? Oh, I know. What's his last name?
I thought you did.
Yeah, I know of him.
I didn't know he was ill. There we go.
Out of his ass. Someone next door. Well, where's Furball from then?
Canada.
Yeah, it's
Furball is Roger's neighbor, or
the
love child, or love child, or something. I don't know.
Roger Martin. Yes, the second largest country in the world.
What is
Canada?
Is it?
Yeah.
To what? Who's
Russia.
first?
Russia. Space-wise. Period.
Russia can't be. Russia's small. The Soviet Union was big, not Russia.
Okay, well,
Maybe China.
Whatever they freaking call it this decade.
They're small. Russia is. I'm not kidding. Russia is not a big country.
The big Asia thing. You know, you tee up a golf ball, hit a 9-iron from fucking Germany, and that place there.
Here we go.
There, Furball. He shares a house.
I knew he lived right there. I guess Russia is the biggest. I thought that they shrank down. Yeah, they're pretty big. And you're a little bit bigger in China. China.
Landmass.
Yeah, because they include Siberia. It's because they include Siberia and all that shit. And then the United States. And then who's fifth? Ladies and gentlemen, see if anybody can guess.
Australia.
Nope. You'll never guess. You should be able to guess, but you won't.
Iceland.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, how'd you get it? Brazil.
Oh, that's where all the Brazilians are.
All the Brazil nuts. Yeah, Russia's really big. I thought it got a little small when everything's split apart, but I guess not. Because Siberia is not its own country.
Is that your way of apologizing?
No, fuck off. Then Mongolia is on is 19th.
That's where all the mongoloids are.
Yeah. Mongolia. That's Genghis Khan.
Yes.
Let's see who's last. Let's keep going here. That's where I want to live. Here we go. What do I want to live in? Channel Islands is 234th. Sounds pretty good.
Do you know what the smallest country is?
It says Channel Islands. I'm looking right at it.
No. Vatican.
Apparently, the Channel Islands, they're giving 0 to the side of it. Size of it. 0. That's pretty freaking small.
Yes, Canada is bigger than China.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, the Vatican City is the smallest country.
It's not even listed.
That's how small it is. Listen to me now. Hear me next week.
San Marino's bigger than Bermuda. Yeah, not listed.
Uncle Bill's history lesson.
Maybe Vatican City's not considered its own country anymore, per se.
Has to.
Let me see. Is Vatican City?
Are you looking up 2022 Google? You could
just relax. Why did it shrink? A country. Here you go. Let's see. Vatican City in full state of the Vatican City, Italian state della Città del Vaticano, that's a great word. I'll put it in the chats. I want you guys all to say this word 3 times fast. Here we go. Ready?
Postulate.
No. Oh, it's ecclesiastical. Stupid. How come I could read it over here, but I couldn't read it over there? Ecclesiastical state, seat of the Roman Catholic Church, and enclave in Rome, situated on the west bank of the Tiber River. Vatican City is the world's smallest fully independent nation state. 0.44 square miles.
I'm just a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, but it's a nation state. Is that the same thing?
Well, I don't have a thesaurus handy, but it's over there.
You don't have a what?
Thesaurus.
I thought you said I swear I thought you said clitoris.
I don't think I have one of those.
It's over there. It's like, where's his wife? Don't talk like that.
I don't think I have one of those either. I'm not sure. Yeah. Fun with maps, because we can't use fun with flags.
Whoa. I'm patiently, or patently, if you want to be particular, waiting for Roger to sleep and sneak down and smoother him with a pillow from caffing too much. You've been awake for 2 weeks, haven't you? Just too funny.
Yeah.
I don't know. Define independent. That's interesting. Not dependent?
Not dependent. Opposite of out-dependent.
Huh?
Opposite of out-dependent.
In-N-Out Burger? Vatican City and clitoris in the same chat. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we cover from alpha to omega, yin to yang. Why does yin yang sound dirty? It's not, but it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, kind of the symbol for it too is the old 69 kind of look,
like the orgy symbol, like you're just interlocking in there. Yeah. Who has the biggest army? The Swedes are pretty tall.
Right there, baby. I got the biggest pythons in town.
The guns. Who's got the biggest guns? The largest standing army, I'm going to guess, is China. But I could be wrong. You know, the largest sitting army would be Canada.
Like the grandson says to his grandfather, "Grandpa, did you get shot in the army?" No, but I got shot in the leggy.
I think shot in the assy would have been a little funnier. But let's, I'm here to help you with your jokes, Jim.
Okay.
Canada, who's the largest? We have 15 guys. Actually, Canada performed very well. World War II, very brave units, fought and died in both World Wars. Actually, they I can't think of the word.
Good helping hand.
There's a word. They something themselves, in a positive way. They definitely were, a crush. I'm sorry. Look at this. He's being a little harsh. Okay, largest standing army. Let's look it up. It's got to be China.
Falling asleep.
Yeah, I know. We're putting him to sleep. Let's talk about drones. That'll wake him up.
God.
From him. I'm not sure if I've ever seen him talk about drones. Number one, China. 2,035,000. That's it? Active military personnel. Number two, you could probably guess number two. Who's number two?
You guys?
No. India.
Ay.
They got over 1 billion people, dude.
Well,
1,444,000, and we're third. 1,359,000. We need more, though.
Half of them are in Brampton.
Fourth. This is interesting. Fourth, Democratic People's Republic of Korea. That's interesting. Maybe not. Russian Federation, 900,000. But they got less than that now. That's really bad. I'm sorry. Not funny.
It is if we laugh.
Yeah. All right.
It is if we laugh.
Yeah.
Hockey. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary. How are you? The smallest Mudball Creative. Did you show that one already?
Right there. Oh.
You just went for the low-hanging fruit for that one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
The Canadian. Canada have a navy? We give it away Saturday. That's Saturday, John. Yeah. Art had a good show the other day. See that Marcus came on, and who else was on there? He had some good guests that just appeared out of nowhere.
When, last night?
Yeah.
No, I didn't tune in.
I was really tired. He asked me to come on. I was like, nah, I can't follow. Jim's been on a lot lately. I can't follow that.
Because I'm lovely as ever.
You are lovely as ever, and you're just that good.
Hardly.
Art is the oh gosh. Yes, he is. But he's not the lightest. I had to lift him up to get him in and out of that boat, boy. He's a load. He is. Like, hey, somebody gotta help him out. Like, oh, Jesus. I guess we could have gotten rid of the wheelchair first. I had two choices: public access TV or Uncle Bill's toys. You come in here just to, is that why I'm here? Apparently. It's okay. If I make you happy. Right here, look.
Yeah. Apparently we're up against WWE too. Backlash. Oh, but we're up to 25. Wow, look at that.
Where is Art? He's in Colorado. He's in Colorado.
He's sleeping.
Last I checked. He's welcome. Let's see if he'll come in. I'll message him. He'll probably say, "No, Bill, I'm tired," because that's what I did to him the other night. So it's true though. I was tired. I didn't. I would have been just sitting there staring at people, just like I do in the chats anyway. What am I doing here? There we go. Let's see. Art, want to come in? He's asleep. Been drinking a lot lately. Ask him. Did you finish that white? Did you finish that white whiskey? You know, do you love me? How do I know that? Ed says, "Don't message Art." Why not message Art, Ed? Of course I will. Why wouldn't I? If he's not awake, he won't see it.
I will.
Hey, well, guys, want to see something exciting for me? It's going to mean nothing to many of you. But let's share it. Ladies and gentlemen, da 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 da. Hooray!
Hey.
And you all made it possible. Thank you so much. I should probably update that picture, huh? What do you think?
What 30,013?
No, the picture of me with the fish, with the bass on the Lady Stewart from like 8 years ago.
No, but what picture is that behind you? Is that a Scotland fort?
There?
Yeah.
And by the way, I should update it because in that picture I was about 60 pounds lighter than I am now. That picture is St. Augustine. Is the castle at is the fort at St. Augustine.
Oh yeah.
Can't think of the name of it right now. Yeah, I took a ride up with the motorcycles with a couple of friends, and I haven't shown that in a while. That was a while ago. That's the longest I've ever been on the bike. It was up to St. Augustine. When I met up with Kenny, it was south of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles is shaking his pom-poms. It's only Charles. It's only you can.
Go Billy. Go Billy.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're pretty good at shaking your pom-poms.
I've
seen him.
They're
famous for crotch shots. Some people just can't let things go. I didn't even know Chris was here. Is Chris here? So, hey, Chris, how are you, buddy? I am changing the printer board to be a better controller. Let's see if I can get it to work. Okay. Printers. Talk about printers. I do want. Hey, JD, what's going on there?
When I see that, my brother's name is Bill, so I think he's on here. What the hell? Freaking me out. Are we on the 3D printer thing now? Hi, Chris Sunrise.
There you go. See, he lives in the area. Castillo de San Marcos. So Castle de San Marcos.
Sounds very Spanish.
Just so that you know, not that it means anything to you, because I know how old everything is in Canada. That actually, this is probably older. That's the oldest European city. It's the oldest city in the United States of America. It's over 500 years old.
What, St. Augustine?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the oldest city. It's the Spanish settled it. And,
I see that by the name, San Marcos. I would have guessed that.
Well,
it's not French.
I guess it could have been Italian, kind of, maybe, sort of, not really. But yeah, that's when Spain had Florida. St. Augustine. We're just, you know what? My name is Bill Ronayne. This is my channel, and today you're going to learn something.
The Spanish galleons off the east coast of Florida.
1565. Wow. So it's approximately 456 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of old brick.
You're an old prick. Who are you calling an old prick?
Brick!
Oh. That didn't sound any better. It sounded the same, but worse.
Wow, it's my Bell's palsy. I can't enunciate.
Okay. Can you prognosticate?
Yes, I can predict any baseball game.
Let's just use as many 9 and 10 and 11 letter words as we possibly can in the same, in the same stream, just to sound. And by the way, my slogan, that's not my slogan. That belongs to Mr. Barlow, a very smart feller. I mean, most people that come to my stream leave a little dumber than they were when they got here.
Yes.
Yeah. Ed is the old prick around here. Okay, Ed. I will hand you the title. Old prick.
OP for short.
He's claiming it. It's all his.
Opie.
Opie. I like that. Opie. All right, look at this. Born into Spanish nobility, Juan Ponce de Leon, 1460 to 1521, may have accompanied Christopher Columbus on his 1493 voyage to the Americas. Wow. What the hell? Well, that's very interesting. Did he make it to St. Augustine? For some reason, Jim wants to. That's your longest word?
Yeah.
Intercontinental ballistic? That's not one word.
Well, it is if you don't space it.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism. That's a word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misunderstanding. That's a lot of letters.
Harley. Oh, Greg's in here. Hi, Harley FPV, otherwise known as Greg. How are you? Michaels, Jones, and RCM. Wow, everybody's coming in tonight. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome in. I wish I had something interesting to say to you, but we already used it all up. Yeah. This is why people keep their show to an hour, because, once the brain empties out, it just, from there, it's just.
You just got to postulate a little bit here.
Put up an Uncle Extra Medium. Give them what they want. I'll let you pick for a change.
I'm not good at doing this thing here.
It's your stuff.
I know, but
all right, here, I'll show a video while you're figuring that out. You ready? Oh, you got it.
A man thought his wife was fooling around on him, so he thought he'd get a talking parrot to watch while he was at work. He went to the pet store and the clerk says he's got one on sale, but he doesn't have any legs. And the man asks, well, how the hell does he sit on his perch? And the clerk says he wraps his penis around the bar. So the man buys the parrot and takes him home and sets the cage up in the living room. The next day, when the man returns home from work, he asks the talking parrot what happened. And the parrot says, "Brock." The mailman came over to the house. Yeah, says the man. Then what happened? Brock. They started undressing. Yeah, then what happened, says the man. Brock. They started to undress. Yeah, then what happened? And the parrot says, Brock. They started to feel each other up. Yeah, then what happened? The parrot says, Brock. I don't know. I got a boner and fell off my perch.
I knew that was coming. With you? We all saw that coming, ladies and gentlemen. And speaking of boners, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the chat. Don Mudball Creative. Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, I just want to tell you guys, I've got a word that's longer than any of them.
I'm like, okay.
Smiles.
Smiles?
There's a mile between each S.
That's clever and clean. Yeah, see that? You could be funny and not tell, ridiculously gross stuff.
I don't have to be vulgar. I mean, being vulgar, telling vulgar jokes, that's a cheap trick. I mean, you got to be kind of the lowest of the low to resort to doing potty humor.
And if I didn't know you loved me, that would hurt.
Yeah, I love you.
Look at you streaming from the dune buggy. How effing cool is that?
Yeah, it'd be so much better if it was running.
Anyway, hi Don. Good to see you. You're looking lovely as ever.
Nice seeing you too. Is this? Have I ever been on here before?
Everybody.
What's that?
Have I ever been on this stream before? I
No.
didn't think
Welcome
so.
in. Yeah, you're in your. It looks like you're in your garage.
Yep.
Yeah. What is that? It's like a dune buggy.
Yeah, it's a dune buggy.
Cool.
It's not cool.
No.
This thing is a disaster. I'm waiting for it to get legal. I've been fighting to get it legal for the last year.
Is it a home built?
It's a constructed, but
I mean, did it was it once upon a time a Volkswagen Bug or something?
yeah,
Or?
it's a 1962 chassis, shortened with a Safari Trail fiberglass body. And when I bought it, it had a 1969 Volkswagen engine in it. Now it's got 1973.
Oh, even better. Super Beetle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cool. How many horses does that motor have in it?
I don't exactly know how much the original
I know it's a big jump from the 60s. The
yeah,
73.
I doubled the horsepower, so we're looking at, I think it's 140.
That thing will fly.
150. And it weighs nothing. There's no weight in this thing at all.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Once I get it running, I could talk for an hour about the disaster this thing has been. Don't ever buy your dreams; they'll disappoint you, and they're better. They're better just remaining that thing you'll never have, and it's a dream because it's perfect in that dream. And when you buy it, it's.
That's why I just rent my dreams 1 hour at a time.
Just give up on your dreams and enjoy the daydream. You know, I've been daydreaming about what I'm going to do if I win the lottery, and I'm now I don't need to win it because I'm better off without it. It'd be a disaster. Mm-hmm. But I had a '67 Volkswagen Bug, so I learned a little bit about the different years and the different motors, and I liked the '67. That was the last year that they had the double rail bumpers on them. You know, before they went to that single. More modern. '68, they had the more modern, single rail, and God, I wish I still had that thing. It'd be worth a couple of dollars, Yeah. I cracked the block on it, which was kind of common.
That's what happened with the '69. I had an oil leak when I drove it home. I had a oil leak, and I pulled it a couple times before I finally found the leak, and it was a hairline crack right behind the third cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
And all the way up and around, so there's no way to repair it. It was just replace the dang thing.
Yep. No, I ended up giving that bug away to my neighbor because it just sat there forever, and I didn't have the time, money, or effort, to do anything about it. And
yeah, they say Volkswagens are the car that turns drivers into mechanics, right?
Yeah. Well,
but
that's what they say. But it was cool. It wasn't cool.
Yeah.
It got hot. That was the problem.
Yeah, if you're gonna work on a car, those engines are not more complicated than a lawnmower, so that's the one to learn on.
Yeah. I recently set myself on fire when I was working on my lawnmower engine. It's running good now, though.
Hopefully, I'm going to have one of these days. I have a friend who's building me a train that is built on a riding lawnmower, but it's shaped like a train. It has like wagons made out of barrels, and I'll be posting a video of me driving that around. My wife bought me for Christmas. She bought me the full engineer's outfit with the hat and everything. So,
what are your plans for that? What are you going to do with that? Take the neighborhood kids around this block or something?
I'll take it up to the lodge and for events and take kids for a ride. Yeah.
What lodge?
Elks Lodge.
You're an elk too.
Oh, are you an elk?
I'm an elk. Actually, I think I am. I forgot to pay my dues this year. It's funny you should bring it up. I got the checkbook sitting out in the living room.
That's a moose, Jim. That's a moose.
Yes, I am.
You're
Watch
a
me
moose.
pull a rabbit out of a hat. Whoops.
You're a moose?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I haven't even been in a couple of years. I just haven't. but so just every year I just pay the I write the check and I get my card.
There's a lot of people that do that, and
Well, I
it's
didn't
only
for a while. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it's only like 4 minutes away from my house, so
Same
on the
thing
way
here.
home.
It's right around. The reason I got involved is because they started a bowling league at the bowling center I was running,
Mhm.
and then we thought it was good. Well, you represent, you go there, and this and that, and so the boss lady, the owner of the bowling center, bought my prorated membership, paid for it, and I got sponsored, and I got in. Got sponsored right away. They really liked me for whatever reason, who knows why, and I went through the long ceremony and all that good stuff. But then she only paid for that one little miniature that I'd just been paying for it ever since. But I've been a member for like 7 years, I guess now. And I like going. I'd go every Wednesday night. We had hamburger night, and we did the they called it Where's Pinky? It's called something else in other lodges. They only named it Pinky because there was a long-standing member, a female. Her name was Pinky, so they just named it after her. But there was a board with 50 cards on it backwards, and
The Queen of Hearts.
Yeah. Well, and that was Pinky, right?
Yeah.
And you'd put, I think it was $20.
I think it's different for.
Well, anyway, everybody, you put money in, you got to pick a number, and you put and then they would draw the numbers, and you would have to go up. Oh, they give you a ticket, and I think that's what it was. You bought tickets, and you could spend $20, get a whole bunch of them, and they call the ticket, and you got to go up and pick a number, and they turn the card over, and you might win $20, you might win $10, you might win $100, or you might win the entire thing. And that thing would get up there, man. I mean, it was the one summer, man. There was like 4 cards left, and it still hadn't been picked. It was almost There was like $7,000 in that. So needless to say, this was a really popular night because of the size of that prize kept going up and up.
Yeah,
and up.
everybody shows up. I'm going to be there that night. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then the next week after the big prize is drawn, there's like 10 people there. So, and then as soon as it starts building up again, they start rolling in again. But it was a good idea. It generated money for the lodge because they kept their little chunk of it. Yeah,
they keep their bit.
But that was fun. But then I started working Wednesday nights, and then I stopped going. And every once in a blue moon, I would stop in the afternoon for a drink at the bar with a couple of guys. And they played poker.
I stop in a couple times a week, maybe, and I have my one and go home.
Well, it's really close to me, so I figure as I get older, when I do retire, it's a nice, safe place to go where you know people, and I'll be old.
Yeah, and if you get too schnockered, somebody's always willing to drive you home.
And it's not expensive. I think last year it was only $92. So
yeah,
different lodges charge different amounts. It's probably went up this year. I have to go down there and find out.
I wasn't going to join. I had my brother-in-law talk me into it. He asked for I don't know how many couple years, and I'd go up there and help out with different things. And I met all the people up there and got along with everybody. He's like, "Why don't you just join?" And so I joined.
Okay, Brother Elk. We don't have a secret handshake or anything. That would be great.
No, some sort of a.
How's? Well, I mean that's a moose. So we could be elk. We could be this way, or I don't know. How's Fisheye?
Fisheye's outside in a box.
You don't have to get him. I mean, it must be annoying that every time people can't just talk to you, they need to talk to your footwear. It's got to.
Hold on, just a second.
No, you don't have to. That's okay.
Are you punching him for swearing?
Oh, there he is. Oh, he just pulled that off your foot. That's funny. This is his blind cousin.
I don't even know where the camera is.
I was sleeping. I had my eyes out.
Hi, guys.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
Where's the camera?
Oh no! Look at this.
Hey, Blue Eyes.
This is. I feel left out. I don't wear socks if I can help it. Hold on, let me pull off my drawers or something.
Oh God!
Pull off my drawers. I'll have brown eye.
That's what
What? So you made that because of fisheye?
it's
It needs a wig.
It's a distant cousin.
Bill, you need to pull off your tidy whities. You can have tidy whitey Sunday nighty.
I don't have tidy whities. I wear sports shorts. Sports shorts, you need a little more room in there, for the old man saggy balls. But I might have some white socks in there. You need to put a wig on there, and then that could be his long distance love interest.
Yeah.
Oh, the blue-eyed.
Yeah.
Blonde, blue-eyed.
Why am I out of focus? Come on. There we go.
Hey Jim, what was the name of that puppet? What'd you name it?
Blue eyes.
Blue Eyes. Okay. So creative.
Oh yeah. It just came to me.
It came up on that all by yourself, did you? All on your own.
I kind of like the way this looks. I need to just start hosting my own stream from the Doom Buggy.
So.
Wouldn't that be cool? Just host a stream from the Doom Buggy. I could slide. Let me see here. I could have a guest come in and just sit in the passenger seat.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely stylish, and get some use out of that buggy,
It ain't driving.
What's that? Seinfeld coffee or comedians in cars?
Comedians in cars getting coffee.
Don
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you could have cleaned them first. Would have been good. Oh, he left. He left. Just like he was there and then he was gone. I didn't do that.
What? Who was that?
That was Charles Galushki.
That's Charles? Okay. He had the socks up in front of his face. I thought that was him, but there he is. Hey, Charles.
How you doing, buddy? It's got 2 holes now.
He's got holes in it.
You got 2 penises.
Oh, that's great.
That is too funny.
Were they having sex?
Using a little film.
Was that one sock molesting the other sock?
Yes. They did that on the film, too.
Okay.
Wow.
We've gone from big words, the Vatican,
Clitoris.
to clitoris. Then now we've got socks buggering each other. Oh my gosh.
Me and the buggery.
So you did
Buggery.
the sock thing.
Oh, that nice. Thanks, David.
Oh, I can go get my clown nose. I got one too. I keep it in my desk.
It's Red Nose Month. So
That's why I got mine for Red Nose Day.
yes.
When is that?
I picked
Red Nose
one
Day.
in a
When?
Walgreens yesterday. Well, a couple days ago.
Yeah, Walgreens sells them on the counter. That's you buy one and the money goes towards what's the charity? Kids, I think,
It's
right?
eliminating poverty.
Yeah.
Poverty
So you wear your red nose. You wear your red nose on Red Nose Day.
When is the day?
I don't remember.
We're past the day, but Walgreens sells them all month. So.
Yeah, it was
So that's
started out mainly a English thing, didn't it, in Britain?
What? That the red nose thing?
Red
No, they
Nose
do it
Day,
here.
didn't that start in Britain?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're a bunch of clowns.
Yeah,
Literally.
but
So that's an expired red nose then. That looked like my nuts hanging. Oh, we don't need to see that. There we go. Do you need new socks delivered by drone?
No, I'm okay with socks.
Are you? Okay. It so
I'm just thinking that must have been Charles's special sock because it had holes in it.
Yeah,
No.
I know, and they're only that big. Yeah.
He gets 2 uses out of it.
Oh God! Doesn't it bother you? People are stealing your original idea of talking to your hosiery.
Oh no, nobody's even touched it.
I don't know. Those
Can't
socks
compete
are
with
from
that.
like 2006, if memory serves properly.
What's
Yeah,
that?
Huh?
I don't own talking to a sock, but no one has fisheye.
No one has fish eye.
Yes,
That's
that's
true.
true. You
Yeah.
definitely have the copyright on that.
The shitty Sunday sock.
It's a thought.
Johnny, I'm taking that for my Dune Buggy show. It'll be the shitty Sunday sock show.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
That's a tongue twister.
I like it.
Yeah.
Does your Doom Buggy have a name?
Yes, Gonzo.
Gonzo. Pretty funny since it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, well, that is funny.
It should be like Stazo.
The shift knob. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. That was in a buddy's shop, and he didn't like it. He had it on something that he had been hauling. He bought something and hauled it back, and he says I had to look at that goofy looking thing all the way back from wherever he'd bought the thing from, and I said, "You don't want it? I'll take it." And he goes, "Get that Gonzo looking thing out of here," and that's how.
Gonzo.
I said, "I think you just named my dune buggy." I was going to name it Lemon because it's been sitting here for a year and it's yellow.
Yeah. Wait, what state do you live in?
Missouri.
Missouri. And they're giving you a hard time with putting that on the road, huh?
When I bought it from Oklahoma, and the guy who sold it to me said it had a clean title. But the title he sold me was clean. The VIN number just didn't match anything on the vehicle.
So it was a clean title, but
they don't do physical inspections.
The title didn't belong to the car.
Yeah.
You didn't lie.
Yeah, they don't do physical inspections in Oklahoma, so he got away with it for years. And so
Gotcha.
I got this here. I had to first take the information to a lawyer of where I purchased it and all the information, and have a judge assign me ownership of the parts. Then I had to take it over to the Highway State Patrol and have them take a look at the parts. Yeah, these are the parts. This is a constructed vehicle, and start the paperwork to get a new VIN number, to get an actual VIN number. And I'm expecting to get that within the next month.
Wow.
Oh, that's great. Awesome. Very good.
But it's not running right now, so.
Oh.
It should have everything to run. I've had some gas issues, and I am replacing front wheel cylinder over here, Tuesday on the passenger side.
Are the gas issues because it's sat, or it just came that way? Maybe sitting before he sold it to you?
No, the gas issue is the fuel pump was leaking gas back down into the sump, and so I was getting gas into the oil, so I had to replace the fuel pump. New fuel pumps put out a little bit more pressure than the old ones, and so I had to put a fuel regulator on it. I've got everything put back together. I just need to dial in the fuel regulator and make sure I'm getting the right PSI up to the carburetor. And, a year ago, I wouldn't have known what any of that meant, but I've learned.
That was
awesome. Yeah, I knew nothing about anything on a car, but now I can talk like I know what I'm doing.
No, that all made sense. The new fuel pump is higher spec than what was on it, so you had to put the regular in. Yep, that's cool. My dad bought a '66 Galaxy 500 XL convertible, and everything was all original. Which I dig. I mean, leave it all original. The mechanical fuel pump, all that stuff in it. Yeah, well, sometimes it's a little hard to start. I said, well, that's how they were, Dad. Depending on the weather and conditions, and it takes a little bit more to start. But you get to do things like the old school. You get to clean your points and play with your timing and do all that stuff, So what does he do? He puts electronic on it. He gets rid of the points, and he got himself an electric fuel pump and put it on. I said,
I still have the mechanical fuel pump, but I did put electronic ignition on here.
did you?
Yeah, and cracked the ballast resistor when I was putting the regulator for the fuel on. I cracked the ballast resistor, and so luckily I had the one off of the engine that was cracked that's sitting in front of the dune buggy up here,
And it fit.
so it has the right resistance. So
Okay, that's cool. He ended up taking. It's funny because he's weird about things. He goes, you can hear that electric fuel pump clickety click click click. It really bothers me, so he had to take it off.
Well,
not that it didn't work. He just heard it and it bothered him, so he had to take it off.
Right.
So yeah, he's interesting. I remember he had a Mustang. He had this period. He was buying all kinds of cars. Buying brand new Mustang GTs and this in his 70s. And he's 81 now.
Oh yeah.
And he goes,
midlife crisis.
Late life crisis. Yeah, one car after the other. Just keep spending that inheritance. It's okay. And I only paid $13,000 for it. Yeah, but you traded in a brand new car too. Don't it doesn't count that part. Just the cash out of pocket.
Yeah.
And it's his money. Let him do what he wants. Makes him happy. But I still remember the day. I went to see him. I said, Dad, where's the GT? And this was like the third one in 5 years that he bought, 6 years that he bought. He goes, my microwave went bad. I had to go buy a microwave, and the box was too big. I couldn't fit it in the trunk. It pissed me off. And he went and he traded and bought something with a bigger trunk. The Diamond Bob, the retired truck driver. Yeah. Well, God bless him.
Retired truck driver.
Yeah.
That explains everything.
Yeah, it's nuts.
The truck drivers are a different breed.
Yeah. Marine, retired truck driver. Inherited a lot of things when his family passed. He was the only one left, and he has a couple dollars to spend, so let him spend it. Mm-hmm. He now he's driving and he's like, the pension is drying out. The two pensions that he had are drying out. The unions are running out of money, and so he can't. So what he was doing was he was taking, especially to tell people, he's using his Social Security money to buy cars. He would just let the Social Security build up into his checking account, and got to a certain point, go buy another car, because he was living on the pensions. And now that they're gone, he's going to have to force himself to live with his Genesis G80. Poor guy. Yeah.
Times is hard.
That's a nice car. Yeah. The G80 is very nice. So is the Galaxy. Money pit that it is. Because people say, I don't know why people go crazy about it. Everywhere I go, they stop and they look at us. It's not like 66 convertibles running around the road. Draws attention. But it's a money pit, man. It's 56 years old. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
But anyway, have fun with that thing and don't kill yourself with it.
I hope not. Yeah.
Have you?
About these though, they're cheap.
The what?
They're cheap. All the parts on it are cheap. So.
Yeah, but not the driver. Just don't go. That doesn't sound like a lot of power to people. That's a lot of power in a unibody. I've seen the unibody in Volkswagens. It's like what you cook turkeys on.
The thing is, I'm not going to be doing donuts in this thing, and going down the road, I'll probably stick around 50 miles an hour, because the front end on this is so light that you're steering. If you hit anything, you're bouncing back and forth. So it's a slow driving, just tootling around the countryside.
Take it to the beach. Hit the dunes. It's a dune buggy.
That's, at highway speeds, that's like 9 hours away. At dune buggy speeds, that's going to be a 2-day trip just to get there.
You could trailer it.
I could.
You have a truck, don't you?
Yeah.
Yep. I just knew you had a truck. I don't know.
It's been one or two of my videos. So.
Yeah, I don't watch your videos.
Yeah, it doesn't have a name.
Yeah. I didn't miss it. What did you just show?
I just didn't want to look at you.
Right. I was just kidding. My chair just locked. I won't lean back anymore. I'm very irritated. Okay, time for a new chair.
If I can reach it.
Oh, look at that. Luxury and comfort in your dune buggy.
Wow.
I'm jealous.
My
You
chair
know,
leans back.
I'm jealous. Since I was a small child, I think every kid wanted a dune buggy.
Oh yeah, my parents had one when I was in my early 20s, and I drove that thing all over the place, and I almost died in it. But I wanted one ever since. And
So what's going on in
Right.
the chat? Are we ignoring our friends? Oh, I'm sorry.
of course, we're
I don't want
ignoring
to
our
hear about you
chat.
dying, but the
I don't know where
world
the
needs
chat
it.
is.
You can't see the chat? What are you
I don't
using your
know.
phone?
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, you won't be able to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see. Well, they're not saying a real lot. They're laughing at us mostly. Laughing at you. Us.
You.
What's too clean for me? What am I? Well, we missed something.
Oh, there's the chat.
I'm putting it up on the screen. Friend request from a new Ray Kelly on Facebook, even though I'm friends with him. Yeah. Oh, so this guy knows about Max Air, whoever this new Ray Kelly is.
Tried to use the old security question.
I like that. Let's see. What am I missing? Lamar Jones. The Miracle Worker? All right, we have to go up a little higher. Mudball Creative. The first thing you did was Cash on Fire. Okay. Cottonmouths suck. All right. We think we can all agree with that. Oh, Greg left. How long ago was that? Sorry,
Like
Greg.
a
Take
half an hour.
it, buddy.
He's sleeping already.
The more you complicate the plumbing, the easier it is to stop the drain. Words from Scotty. That's interesting and prophetic. Love my Jones America. Okay, we just moved. All right, they're not saying a real lot. Too clean for Bill. Can't afford any gas, so he put a 50-pound bag of concrete in the front of my Beetle.
That'll keep that front end down.
Yeah. Did anyone else buffer? Well, the paint looks good on it. I don't think he needs to buff it. Let me see, Don. Mudball here. It does. It looks perfect. Nice yellow.
Oh, it's ugly. It's one of those 10-feeder.
Well, from that angle, it looks perfect. I mean, I've seen these beautiful black and yellow seats. You got your roll looks bar looks brand new.
No, it's got some rust specks, paint chips. It's rough, but I don't mind. I keep on saying it's Gonzo. It's personality.
It's cool. And you know, if you use it like you'd want to, I mean, if you went through the effort of making that thing look perfect, and you take it up, and as soon as you start scratching it, just ruins the fun.
Yep.
$26. It was my lawnmower, but I'm trying to stay positive.
Yep.
Ray says he got locked out. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, he is here. Okay. Good night, Greg. These are recent. Canary yellow, old school. Yeah, I like that. I like a racing yellow. A lot of people laugh at it, but there's a Mustang that pulls up into where I work on a regular basis, and it's that yellow. It's that yellow with with black dress rims, and and I love it. I think it looks friggin' great. Oh, yellow. Mustang.
Yeah, and it's got the stripes up front.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
It is cool. Racing yellow.
Bumblebee.
And then here's my son's car. Here, my son has his own toy.
A Miata?
A 93 Mazda Miata.
Oh, that's a girl car.
That's what I told him, but He wanted it.
That's pretty close to the first year, isn't it? Or is it 91, 93?
It's
Oh no,
it
they
was
came
a
out.
little bit before that
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they started making them, but that was the last, right around the last year they had the pop-up headlights, and they went to the headlights that were part of the body. He wanted the pop-up headlights.
In 1984, we bought my second wife a new car, and we went looking around, and we looked at a Miata, but I think it's actually used, but it was new used, maybe a year or two old, and it was, Miata convertible. Are they all convertibles? I don't know. In any case, we looked at that first before we bought the Beretta. It's Chevy Beretta, the 80 friend. That was a mistake. But I was like, even though it's your car, there's going to come a time I got to drive it. And if we go places, we're kind of old fashioned. They for some, all my wives like me to drive. No, my first wife, she didn't. The second wife did. My third wife does. I couldn't fit in it. I'd have to have the top down to drive the thing. The original series are so small.
My head touches.
Yeah, does it? Yeah, I would have had the top down to drive it, but I thought it was the coolest looking little thing, especially back then, because nothing looked like that back then.
Yeah, I mean it's a cute little car, a little zippy.
Besides vets, they're well made. I mean, they're a good car. It's one of the Mazdas that very reliable.
Yeah, he's done a little bit of work on it. We had to drop the transmission when he first got it, and he's done quite a bit of work on it himself. But
that's funny.
What? They were having an intelligent conversation.
Yeah, Ed's been drinking.
I've never seen an intelligent conversation in the chat.
Well, this is Ed now. Ed, check that medicine cabinet.
Why don't you come on in and help us raise the level of our discourse?
Yeah. He's never been afraid to be live. Where is he?
Hi, Laura.
Laura's in here? Holy
Laura.
smoke. Laura, it's like 4:30 in the morning there. Well, thank you for stopping in, my dear. We did trivia tonight without you, Jim. Because you had to eat dinner or something. I don't know.
And I was naked.
Yeah, well, that wouldn't be the first time. Let me see. You can't be my third wife. She's in the other room, by the way.
Love my drones. I can't fire it up right now. It's too loud, and
he hasn't tuned up the regulator yet.
I haven't.
Not quite
I've
sure
been
what's
blowing
going on.
gas straight through that carburetor. And if my wife wasn't upstairs, I think trying to go to sleep, I'd let you hear the Auga horn.
Auga.
Oh, just quick. She won't notice.
Blame
it on Fisheye. He was out of control.
He got the keys.
Yeah, Fisheye sleeps in a box out in the car. And if I hit the Auga horn, I'll be with him.
You make him sleep outside? That's a little harsh.
He was in the back of the car, and I forgot to bring him in.
He's bad. He's grounded.
Oh, wow. Ed's being harsh, man. Look at that.
Paying attention to the chat. Yeah, we don't pay attention to the chat.
Pretty sure we are, but okay. Oh, here we go, Mike. Side piece, whatever. Just buy me a new car. I was thinking about selling mine, make a profit on it, buy an old junker, buy a dune buggy, something.
Hey, I got one for sale.
Yeah. No, you that is the future home of your stream.
I can't figure out how to work the chat. You think I'm going to be able to figure out how to make it live stream?
Well, you can't
really join a live stream.
The chat that you're seeing in here is only between us. If you come in on the panel, you can't see the YouTube chat.
Ah,
You'd have to have a second device and look at the channel itself. That's so you're not
See-
doing anything wrong. You just can't see it.
well, there
gotta
you
get
go. See, if I can't figure that out, you think I can start my own stream? No.
Well, you haven't done it, but what's cool is if you got your own stream, you can have it there, and you can have it wherever. I mean, it's your mobile chat streaming station.
That is true. That would be cool. Anywhere where there's enough Wi-Fi.
Or you could paint everything behind you green, and you could make believe.
James
You know?
Bond.
Here I am, parked in front of the Sphinx. I took the dune buggy to the dunes of Egypt, and
You're thinking way too small.
Want
If
to
it's
go
a
to
green screen, this thing can fly. I'm going to space. I'm going to have aliens in the guest seat. I'm going to have all kinds of crazy stuff.
that's a good idea. You can do. I'm at the Audubon. I'm in the Audubon. I'm what's the testing racetrack in Europe? I can't think of the name of it. Yeah.
Well, there's a
like
bunch
sounds
of
in
them.
the,
Yeah, the Audubon.
sounds in the background going like
I should know
going
what
like this. Have a fan blowing in your face. That'd be
It would look like those scenes from that old Herbie movie.
you see fisheye flying out of the car. Oh God.
The Nürburgring.
That's it. The Nürburgring, exactly.
Yeah. Huh.
You see, now look, he comes in and says, "Just bust them balls, guys," and then oh, sorry, this was Mike that followed up with, yeah, exactly. That's exactly true, Mike. Bastard.
That's true.
Technically, I'm a dude. Yeah. I'm more of a old husband, but I can be a dude. I can hang. And Laura's busting my chops. Yes. All right, Laura. That's good.
Fisheye and the Bandit.
There you go. It's back. Great freaking point. That's good. Don't come to my channel. Yeah, see if I can. But anyway, so this turned out to be very interesting. Don, I appreciate you actually coming in here. And Charles, always, because he's a nice guy. Unlike some of the people, I wasn't talking about you, Don. Unlike some of the people in my chat room.
Oh, the people in the chat are the loveliest people. They're great. They are fantastic. They are the best people in the chats. And I hope that when I start my own live stream, I could have some people show up just as good as them.
I knew that was
Almost as good.
pandering.
Just as good.
That's not pandering at all.
No, because these people are way too smart to be pandered to. They are way too intelligent. They wouldn't fall for pandering.
Or
And that's why I like
postulating.
them the best.
Some of them would probably fall for panhandling, but not pandering.
Yes, or pandaing.
Pandaing.
You can't mess around with pandas. They're protected. Speaking of protected animals, Laura's going to bed. Llamas.
Night.
Good night, Laura. Thanks for stopping in. Sorry we woke you.
Yeah. Turn the volume down, Bill.
Huh?
You're welcome.
I know.
You woke her up.
Aruga, aruga. Oh, you're talking about how intelligent we are, and his response is, "I don't know about that. There's 16 of us in here." Yes, if you're so intelligent, what are you doing here? Gotcha. All right. Fisheye and the Bandit. That was good, Akarasho. Smokey and the Bandit. We got Fisheye and the Bandit. Like it. So anyhow, I don't have anything else. I did a little videoing. Anybody want to see something stupid?
They've been watching the show.
Well,
Ooh.
there we go. Look closely.
Yeah. Your last close up, Mr.
Hi,
DeVille.
welcome to the Sunday night Sucky Sock Show.
Sucky. You shitty sock show.
Shitty. Well, I made it G-rated. I'm for the kids.
Okay.
I'm not
Everybody
no
look.
potty mouth foul. That was Johnny who came up with that, right?
There.
All right.
Okay.
Did you have a video?
Yeah, I did, but it's boring.
No.
I'll show it anyway.
I've got headphones in. That came through in stereo.
Oh, look, it's me.
Woo.
Don't see it.
I'm not.
You know, but I can see it. That's all that matters to me. Hold on a second. It's nothing. It's when I was on the canal last week. I found some more video.
The
Let's
Love
share.
Canal.
Share screen. And there we go. No, not the Love Canal. You always got to go there. Capture Life Connect. Where's Stevie tonight? I'm Stevie Bronx. I'm producing your show, showing off your show. Can you hear it?
A little bit.
That's nothing. I was just sitting here by the side of the road and I was narrating. This is my neighborhood, Don. In case you're interested.
Yeah, I saw you live stream from that.
Did you? This was what I was trying to show.
Yeah.
Overly developed areas.
But you couldn't see any of this because Prism would not minimize like it's supposed to. It's supposed to minimize and go in the upper left, well, whatever corner you put it in, and it just wouldn't. It just was either one or the other.
Looks like 300 feet.
And I said screencast, so the Android updated to 12. Maybe the apps haven't kept up with it. I'm missing something. I don't know. But I used to use Prism. I had no problem with it before.
That's something I need to do. Figure out how to stream from the app.
Here we got a little. We got a little.
Loon?
There we go. A little nature video there. Totally ignoring my drone.
A ditch with urban sprawl.
Wow, you guys must live in the country if you think that's urban sprawl. This is a canal. And that's a low battery.
I thought that was that bird talking to you.
I was being real brave with this mini too. Look how close to the water I was.
That's
What's that height? Well, it says 0, but that's because it started about 3 feet above the water up on the bank. See? You can see where I'm sitting. 3 or 4 feet. So I was about 3 or 4 feet above the water. Well,
Did you end up catching anything that day?
nothing. Not even a nibble. Nothing. But it was late in the
By the time
day.
the stream ended, I remember. I was just wondering if you ever.
No, see the line.
You said they're catching on the other side, though.
They usually go over here, yeah, on the other side. But this is the same waterway. It goes under the road. Wrong time of day,
The water does. Maybe the fish don't.
clearly. Anyway, I do a real good landing there. Then I start going through my chats. Yeah, that's good. I didn't even realize it was recording at this point, to be honest with you. This is kind of cool. If you can see over here,
Look at this bird showing dominance over the.
see the bird with the here. Can you guys see that?
a little
It's
bit.
pretty small. It's pretty small, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know if that helps at all. That is a bird, a blackbird with his wings spread out. It's just sitting on top of a duck. a wooden duck, a decoy duck. Somebody put these decoy ducks, 2 of them, out in this water like years ago, just so they can sit out here and watch the ducks, I guess. And this bird was just showing dominance over this duck by standing on his back.
With a wooden duck floating there. Look at that. That's amazing.
That's pretty funny.
Wow. You have a decoy that's been there for I've been here 13 years, and that wooden decoy's been floating there. And look at that bird sitting on his back, showing dominance over that bird. How neat is that?
I don't know what that
All right.
means.
So we've gone from the Vatican to clitoris to waterfowl sex dolls.
Yeah, clearly. Brant Ariels, hockey between periods again.
Yeah.
I'm doing this so you can see the chats. Hey, you want to see the chat? Here we go. What's this say? Here's the puppet show. Oh, what have we been missing? Puppet shows.
It's really bad quality. I don't know what happened when I initially uploaded it. I mean, yeah, it was 480p, which was, the format way back in 2006. But for some reason, YouTube has reduced the quality down to like 240p max.
I had them do that with some of my earlier stuff too. That I had for another YouTube
I gotta
channel.
grab the DVD and rip it off and re-upload it. We'll
That's
remaster it.
fish I date nylons. Yeah. There's the homeless guy. That was me by the side of the road. Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about. Ditch urban. Yeah, that's Ed. Thanks, Ed. We call them creeks here, Ed. Thank you, Mike. A pantyhose?
Pantyhose.
That's funny. All right, here we go. Let's pull up this video, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, geez.
It's G-rated. Uh-oh, I like it already. Let's get rid of that. There we go.
It's graded.
I like the corn music.
Sanford and Son.
Well, the big dick found me at last. God, what's wrong? I thought that was great.
This is a porn for the whole family. Connor Lakers, we've got to take the big dick out. All right.
Try detective. Action. Well, detective big dick found me at last.
Cut. Look, can we clean this up? We gotta get it G-rated. Action.
Oh, the big dick.
Cut. Look, the only world would never buy this flick if there's alcohol and cigarettes in it. Let's take the alcohol and cigarettes out and get this rolling.
So, what do I have to do to get out?
Get out of there. Gee, that's great. Gee. Gee, that's great. Oh, gee, that's great. Oh, gee, that's great. Oh, I'm just gonna keep that G-rated. Pull it out for that way. G-rated. Wait. I have it. This will be fabulous. Puppet. Wally World loves puppets. Everybody loves puppets. Wait, let me see your socks. Your socks, man. We're gonna make sock puppets. It's gonna be the best porn ever. Gee, that's great.
Oh, gee, that's great.
So you
Connor Lingus.
All right, Charles. From now on, you're going to be Big Daddy.
Oh.
Gee, that's great.
Do you have more of
Yeah.
these things? I mean, that was. I didn't know you had more because we already showed the other movie you
My
produced,
glasses
or that
are-
other short that you produced, which was hysterical. I know it wasn't supposed to be, but it was. That's the horror movie science fiction thing.
Yeah.
That was good. Do you have any more?
No, not really on. No, not really there. The other stuff that's there are like examples of my editing ability.
And what was that an example of? That one there?
Well, actually, that was my entry for a 72-hour film festival that we had up here in Albany in 2006, and we were given a theme and I think an object that had to be in the scene. And our theme, we got the theme of sex. Okay, I don't remember what the object was, but that's what we did in 72 hours. The girl that you see there actually helped me write the script. She did most of it, and because I was directing and editing and everything else, I just sort of read the script. I'm like, okay, okay, this is good. We'll go with that. And then I rented out a hotel room to film in typical porn style. And that was it. And I actually got 2 awards for that. I got the award for best promotional poster, which I don't have any way to share with you right now.
Okay.
And I think did I get? I don't know if I got overall, but like best in show kind of award or whatever. I don't remember what it was. The prizes were a serving tray, like you'd see a waitress have, with a picture of a baked chicken taped to the front, and a massive goblet for Stella Artois, because somehow they got involved in providing a little bit of money for the film festival.
That was awesome.
That's awesome. That's really good. And pretty genius doing that because it kept you to one location.
Yep.
A lot of those smash film festivals, 72 hours, 24 hours, they go too big on their scope and then they have too many locations and it all falls apart. Just one location, very simple.
Mm-hmm.
I've never entered one.
Well, that was the only one that I've gotten involved with.
That's good.
It's the only one that ever sort of ran in the area. I worked again the next year with the guy who did the film festival, but then he kind of screwed over all of us filmmakers, so nobody ever dealt with him again.
Here's a question: did you do that with an 8mm? It was videotape, right?
Yeah, I did that with at the time it was no. Yes, I did do it with videotape, but it was mini DV. At the time, that was the height of prosumer technology. That was 720 by 480. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I've really got to go grab the DVD and rework the sound and upload it again.
Now, you were using a prosumer?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Like you were using prosumer like a...
It was a Panasonic AG DVX 100A.
Okay.
It was the first video camera capable of doing like a cinematic 24 frames per second. What it did, it did this weird sort of conversion thing where it would film in 30, convert to 24, and then convert it back to 30 to be laid out on the tape.
Wow.
But I mean, it was great. I remember the very first time I used that camera in the 24 frames mode, and I just, had my nephew was here, and I just did a quick little 15 seconds or so. He had one of those little friction cars you take and you pull them back on the ground and zoom, and I did that, and and then I watched the footage later. And I was like, oh my god, this looks like 16 millimeter documentary footage. This is fantastic. This is the perfect film look. This is exactly what I want.
Yeah, and it did the pull down in camera.
I'm sorry?
And it did the pull down in camera.
Yes, it did the pull down in camera, so you didn't have to do anything else. I know a lot of other filmmakers in the area, when they tried to get it into Final Cut Pro, they would get a lot of lagging and freezing and stuff because they thought they had to reset their Final Cut Pro to 24 frames a second, and you don't. It's
because it did the pull down, then
yes,
put it out at 30.
Yep, it's 30 frames on the tape.
That's crazy.
That's neat. That really is. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I just happen to have happen to have DV tape sitting right here.
No.
I recently converted this. I hooked up my old JVC. Camera to my PC through FireWire and converted it.
You have a special app for that, or a special unit to convert tape into digital for your computer?
It was software. I forget what I used because since then I've upgraded the computer and I don't have the right. Maybe I do have a FireWire port on this one. I don't know. But my old motherboard happened to have the right port for the wire that I needed that hooked up to that camera. So I bought the wire, and because I've had these tapes laying around here forever. And they're just old vacation tapes.
Now, that is an old beta tape. On Betacam.
Yeah.
But it's the oldest tape I have in the house.
I've got tons and tons of VHS tapes that I actually.
Yeah, but I bet you yours doesn't have buck teeth.
No way how to do it.
I bet you yours doesn't have buck. Yeah.
It's a puppet show.
I want to convert all my old home movies onto digital on the computer. So I just wondered how to do that.
Well, what format are they now?
VHS.
I actually have a VHS to a CD converter of an actual unit that my dad had.
They'll make an RCA to USB. You have to have a decent size or a decent processor because it'll use processor that way.
Yep.
If you can get a graphics card. If you have a graphics card that has any video input, you can get converters and just do a capture on your graphics card.
You could do that. This thing actually worked for me he had a Pink Floyd concert, a live Pink Floyd concert, and it was on VHS, and I copied it over to DVD, and then from there, I put it in the computer with the DVD drive, and I converted it to MP4, and I was able to give it to him like that. But there's all different ways you can do it.
Yeah. Problem is every time you move it, you're compressing it.
Well, the original quality wasn't all that hot to begin with. It's the show.
Right. And it's like
I mean, if anything, maybe I upscaled it. I don't know. I have it on here somewhere.
That never helps.
You want to see it? Pink Floyd in
it's a Pink Floyd concert. It's only 4 hours.
It was Pink Floyd in Venice, Italy. It's a great concert. But direct from VHS. Yeah, I guess that would you could do RCA out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, you can buy the conversion units from Amazon. A really good
Yeah,
one will
Best
run
Buy.
you about $80 or $100.
Yeah.
A crap one will run you about 25.
Don't want a crap one.
Well, the JVC, I just plugged it right in. That was pretty cool, but it's slow. You're basically recording it live as you're playing it. But I got all my home videos now of us in Disney World, which was probably a bigger deal when I lived in Pennsylvania. I'm in Florida, But I was hoping there was some better stuff in. There's some stuff on there, It's interesting. Us at the beach, but yeah, I don't know what I still have that unit, Jim. You want me to ship it to you? You want to convert them to DVD or CD or whatever? I don't even know if it's CDR.
Probably cost $80 to ship it up. I'll just get a unit.
And I think I don't know if they still sell them.
Yeah. Do you have a VCR, Jim?
No,
No.
not one that works.
And that's the other thing. You'd have a VCR because you could use it as a VCR if you want to, but it'll actually burn right to disc.
Yeah, that's one of those little combos where you put the disc in one side, DVD, and
Yeah.
I used to have one of those. I don't remember what part broke. One side broke, and the other side didn't, but got rid of the whole thing.
I did too, and I threw it out, and then he gave me another one. So now I have another one. So sitting in the other room doing nothing. I've got a ton of VHS tapes. I should probably do it. I'm still optical. I still like optical discs. I burned Blu-ray. Got dual layer blank Blu-rays right here, and works good. A lot of people poo-poo on optical drives and Blu-ray because Blu-ray is only 1080p, but the color reproduction is much better on Blu-ray than it is on streaming right now. The bandwidth would be insane for to match the colors of a good Blu-ray. Now they got new Blu-ray drives that are 4K, but they don't know if that's going to catch on. They're very expensive, and it seems like everybody's streaming. So, well, if you got anything over 65-inch television, you can see the difference, But if you stand in front of the TV, and who does if you got a 72-inch TV? You're on the other side of the room, so it doesn't really matter.
I watch everything on my phone or my iPad.
I watch a lot of things on my phone. Too much.
That's what everybody in the chat's saying.
What?
They watch too much stuff on their phones. No.
Clear click.
What is that?
Clear click about my stuff.
What's clear click?
I'm assuming it's something to do with the transferring the VHS files into something digital. Jody's Elgato is what he uses. And then I think Ed's telling you that you're a prick.
Okay, gotcha. Actually, I think he's pointing at his own picture.
Oh, it is really.
He is, but you weren't right to calling me a prick, even though there's 4 of us here. Thank you. And
he doesn't have a problem with me, Charles, or Don. Just
Ed doesn't have a problem with me.
Oh, okay. He was busting your balls. See,
I think that's because he loves me.
Okay.
This is 75% a good show.
2 thumbs up, Don.
Yeah. That's a C.
That's a B plus.
I don't remember what software it was. Like I said, I reset up my computer, and I don't remember what I used, but it worked. But I guess that's something I lost because I doubt I have this FireWire on this motherboard. I might. I'll have to look it up. No, I don't think so. I'll get an adapter. I don't need to. It's not like I'm going to take that old JVC and use it for anything.
Clear click, standalone capture device.
All right, let's look up Clear Click. Clear Click. Sounds like a porn site. All right. Clear Click Video to Digital Converter 2.0.
Give me a second. I'll put my affiliate link in the chat.
NB Drones. How are you all?
Hey, Gets.
Oh, I do like this, though. Here, I'll show it. There it is. You see the RCAs going in.
Yeah, that thing, that's expensive, though.
Yeah.
Well, that won't. You put a VHS tape in that?
150. No,
you
No,
hook
it's
that up to a
RCA in.
VCR and play the VCR into it.
you still have to have a VCR.
Yeah, that's just a capture into a digital device.
Plug it in there.
That's pretty cool, though.
Still got
Yeah.
a VCR.
I'm looking for. I want the specs. Capital One Shopping. All right, let's check somebody else. Amazon. Here we go. All right. Nice big picture. Plug it in there. Hold it in your hand. There you are.
Yeah. HDMI.
Output only, does not record from HDMI. USB flash drive port. Your digitalized videos can be saved onto a USB drive or SD card. Not included. Okay, very cool. And you could do S video in, which is a little better quality. I don't recall the numbers exactly, but I do know it's a little better. And that's all the stuff you get, including the picture of Grandpa and his kid right there. That's very cool. And it is same price, $150
American.
on Amazon. American. Oh, look at this. They got the 4K edition. They got different editions. This is $250 for the 4K edition. So you'll be recording. See, that's connected to a HDMI.
Wow.
But it does both, apparently. Oh, did we lose Mudball? There you go.
Yeah, I knocked myself out on accident.
I hate when that happens. So this one has AV input. Oh, okay. It's interesting.
HDMI input, that's good.
Well, this one's more. This is a here, just click on this.
$250.
Yeah.
$250 make you holla.
This is HD. Oh, what's that? They have an adapter for the RCA. Okay, that goes into that AV port. All right, so this will do both. That's kind of cool.
I still got a VCR machine to play it.
Yeah. Well, you can pick one of them up for next to nothing. I know I still have those.
Not sure I want to spend $250 on it.
On what, this?
Yeah.
What's their return policy?
Amazon? Oh, what are you going to do? You're going to buy it and return it? You bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Magnet, $400.
Convert everything and then send it back.
Yeah.
For a VHS player. Renewed.
What?
Wow.
Because they don't make them anymore.
That looks just like one I used to have.
Yeah.
Oh, they're a lot of money.
I thought you
Yeah,
could
they
get
don't
one
make
for
them
like
anymore.
$75.
Yeah. I guess back when you can get them. Now they're scalping.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Don't throw away your old electronics, folks, because this is what happens.
Jody
Now
threw up a
that's-
link for the Elgato.
Here's a cheaper one, $85. Clear click AV to HD converter. Oh, it's just a converter. AV to HD converter. Okay. Convert and record video from RCA composite to HDMI 1080p. Adapter for video. It's only $85. Why is? Check it out.
Same thing?
Kinda. Oh.
Yeah, but you have to have another device to accept
record.
the HDMI input.
Yep. That's not recording. That's just passing through, and you have to.
Well, that's fine. You could just record right to your PC.
Yeah.
First generation. HDMI output. That seems reasonable. Which one did Akarasho get? Yeah, $400 for VCR. Is that nuts?
Thanks for joining us this week on Bill Browses Amazon.
Well, if you guys have anything you'd like to talk about, please feel free.
Do you see that link that Jody put up there for that other one, the Elgato video capture thing? Same
Well, I'm
kind
afraid
of.
to put it up now.
Why? So Don will ridicule you?
No, I'm starting to get hurt here. All right, Elgato is a capture card. It's a card. So you could just plug it right into your PC, apparently. Would you like to see it? Or are we going to make fun of me? Here we go.
Both.
We want to see it so we can make fun of you.
There you go. It's got a nicer website. 4K 60 Pro, capture 4K HDR flawlessly. $249. The most, okay. Stunning content on that's great. Okay. He is stunning. Let's move on down here. So what do you do with this? You're recording powerhouse. Still not telling me anything. I need pictures.
It's a capture card.
Apparently. Connection, USB-C. PCIe.
Be the first.
Okay, well, yeah, that's how you connect it, but I want to see the how you connect to it. They're not showing you anything, man. All right, yeah, it's quality. Gotcha. Simultaneously capture video on multiple apps. Yeah, no idea how to use this. All right. Can anybody tell me? All you, the brain trust I have on my panel?
Well, Jody uses it, so I'm sure he knows.
It's a capture card. You put it in your computer, and then you just
Capture
Your
things.
computer, what the input
Huh?
it's that simple, Bill.
is capture. You put
It's
it
in your computer and it can't get away,
Got
so
a
now it's
net.
captured. What? I didn't hear anything, Don. Are you there? Why don't I hear
I was
audio
just saying
now?
it goes into your computer. No audio?
Wait, no, you're back now.
You're back and forth. You cut in and out.
I'm back.
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you now. You're good. You're
All right.
good. Stop touching things.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You'll go blind.
All right, it's a capture card.
Everything's so complicated for an idiot like me.
Oh, finally. I wanted to see the inputs. Input. Took me
Yeah,
this long.
to see the other view.
Yeah. These are, yeah. All right. Fine. HDMI input. That's what I'm seeing there. I guess. In, out.
Yep.
Okay.
HDMI from your device, usually a game console or something, and then
Right.
HDMI out to your monitor.
No, I understand what a capture device is. I just wanted to know what it could capture from. And if he's trying to, if Jim is trying to find a way to capture his VHS,
This is
I
not
don't
it.
know. This is not it. No, I'm not going to find too many VHS players that have, what do you call output? You could get an adapter, and that kind of defeats the purpose. To go from S video to HDMI and plug it into this thing. But I mean, it's a nice piece of technology, but not what we were talking about. Zen Master of PC hardware installation. Yeah, you guys saw my video when I built this computer. That went well. Been out of the business too long. It's mostly for consoles. Yeah. All right. Well, it's cool. Some people have money. It's for his Switch and his Xbox. Gotcha. Well, Jim, we're going to find you a cheap way to convert your VHS tape. What is it on your VHS tapes you want to save?
All home movies when the kids were little.
Oh, well, that's worth it.
It's more expensive, but you can probably find a service that will do that for you. So you don't have to deal with the tech.
Well, that's why I wanted to see how much it was going to cost me to do it there if I were to buy everything and do it myself, to have somebody else do it. So
there's got to be a cheaper way to buy, because there's all kinds of capture cards. I mean, there's capture cards that you could plug. In fact, I bet you in one of my drawers of I have old capture cards that you could put an S video right into and capture right into the computer. Got all kinds of crap in these drawers that from old PCs that I've had over the years, and so it would just be a matter of finding you a VHS player that doesn't cost $400.
I'd get one at the pawn shop.
Mm-hmm. Well, what these refurbished ones cost me $400 tells me that the pawn shops are going to want too much money for them too. Oh, there we go. eBay, $50.
Sold.
Panasonic 4-head.
Did somebody say head?
2 read, 2 write. That's how that works. I remember those. I had a 4-head Magnavox, I think. I don't know. Maybe it was Panasonic. Oh, they got all kinds of used ones here. Yeah. You can get reasonably priced ones.
Yeah, I copied in real time, no problem. I just leave for work, press play.
Sure.
See you later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, why not?
Absolutely.
Okay. That's settled.
All right. Jim, you got your marching orders.
I mean, now in the meantime, look for services that do it and see what they want for per hour or whatever, however they charge for it. Per tape, I don't know, probably be per hour.
I got to make sure I can get them from the X. You're cutting it out there, Don.
I just say Jim owes us a book report next Sunday.
Yes. Let us know what you've come up with.
Oh, it's a slow process. I'm not sure
Going
I
away.
got my hands on the tapes before then.
Well, maybe. Oh, who's got them?
The X. God knows where they are.
All right, you guys. It's getting late. I need to work in the morning, so I'm gonna hang up here.
Well, thank you for coming in and making our conversation buggy. Interesting. Appreciate it. Your audio's been a little. Your audio is a little buggy, huh?
Yeah, if I can ruin your show anytime.
Appreciate it, Don. Thank you for coming in. Get some sleep. You need your beauty rest.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay. What? Everybody does. There's still 13 people watching this. Can you imagine that?
13.
Now, Jim, do you have to get up early?
Not for work, no.
No. How about you, Charles?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of time for me to go too.
I was thinking about it. Got kind of a headache. Too many people made fun of me. My feelings are hurt. My ass hurts from sitting in this chair too long. I was going to buy a new chair. I was going to buy a big and tall chair. Hopefully they would last long. It's not the size of the chair. You can fit in any chair, but it's the cushion lasting. when your giant 300-pound ass smashes the life out of it over time.
It's funny you say that because I did see. I think Amazon tried to market to me a big and tall chair.
Did they?
Yes.
Did you jump on it?
No. No. I'm pretty much satisfied with the chair that I have.
Yeah, this one I've even got a cushion on it. It's just my butt's burning. Just so you know. Just so I keep you up to date.
Burning ring of fire.
Now the thing locked and it won't lean back. It's pissing me off.
That's your flap handle on the side.
It doesn't do anything. I crushed the life out of this, the up and down. It doesn't matter because all the way down is where I keep it anyway. But it's not doing a thing. And that was the problem. There's one for, and it's worrying me because it's a little too cheap. It's at Staples, I think, for $200, and people like it, and it's big and it's comfortable, and blah blah blah. But bonded leather, which means it's going to last a year or two and be peeling peeling apart. If you want something decent, you got to pay $500, and I don't know. But I don't know. I'd get it for a year. The complaint about it is that the hydraulic piston in it doesn't last, and that doesn't matter. Like I said, I keep it all the way down anyway. So maybe I'll grab it for a couple $100. Use a pillow. Well, that's what I'm saying. How you doing, by the way? I'm using
a pillow.
Oh, there is no cushion left at all. I just took this thing out and now my balls hurt. I got this nice gel, this big old gel thing here, and it's not enough, man. I need more. And I bought one of those heavy duty, it was expensive. It was almost $300. I bought it. You get those air cushions that people use in wheelchairs and stuff, and I got a heavy duty one, and it didn't last. It blew a leak. Pissed me off. I patched it, and it's not holding.
My chair's relatively new, a couple of months.
Here you go, Bill.
What'd you do? Oh, you sent me the link?
Yeah,
it's a sellout. Woot.com. Let's check her out. Oh, it's white. It's cheap. Bonded leather Amazon Basics. That's actually a really, you know what? If it lasts you a year, It's only $150. Here, let's show the kids in home.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
Huh? Oh, it's that's cheap. Shipping standard. Free shipping for Prime members, really.
Oh my.
And this is 350-pound capacity. All right, the one I was looking at was good up to 400, but I think 350 would be good enough. And it's got some bonded leather. It's got some fabric, it looks like, unless that's just perforated leather. I like it.
Probably just perforated leather.
You think? Yeah. High back executive chair, big and tall users, commercial grade components, supports of 350 pounds, upholstered bonded cream leather, curved armrest, blah, 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 multiple settings, blah, blah. Huh. And free shipping. Wow, I'm not kidding. I just might buy this. I wish this seemed like it was a little deeper, the cushion part, but what are you going to...
Oh, it looks good in that office.
That's classy. I like it.
What's your promo code? Fat ass?
Yeah.
Woot.
I don't have a Woot account.
You gotta start one.
Nah, it's link your Woot account.
Look, if you look there.
Yeah, I just continue.
On my screen here, it's got there's a gray thing that says login with Prime.
Yeah, I did that, and then it still tried to get me to create a Woot account, but I just said continue on, and then there we go. See, they get tricky like that. They want to collect your information separately. Let's add it to the cart and see what it says. Proceed to checkout. I've heard of Woot. Woot's legitimate, right? Anybody in here ever deal with Woot?
Never.
No, I don't think I ever did buy anything from them, but they are associated directly with Amazon.
Well, that's what they say. Are they telling the truth? I've heard of them. Let's check. Is Woot legitimate? It's definitely legit. That's what these people are. That's what good housekeeping. Oh, good housekeeping shit. Consumer affairs. Yes, Woot is an independent subsidiary of Amazon. Okay, wonderful. So they're telling the truth. Standard free, Amazon Prime. I'm buying it right now, right in front of everybody. You ready? Bam!
Oh my goodness!
Continue to checkout. Thank you. Because it's $47. Well, plus, they're still going to charge me tax. They charge tax now.
Yeah.
So $165 total. I was going to pay for that Staples chair, which I'm sure wasn't any better, for $200 plus tax. So you just saved me. The fuck? You just you just saved me like $47.
New sound effects with each purchase.
It's Fox News. I have it on my phone and I can't get it to stop doing it. All right, let's see. I don't know where that comes from. I looked in the settings. I looked in alerts. I looked at it. It's just not there. You sneaky Pete's. All right. When's it gonna get to me? May 13th. What's today? Oh, it's 4 days. Rock on. All right.
I thought you got Prime.
Sure.
You got it overnight.
Processing. What's going on here? Hang on a second while we authorize your payment and check our inventory. Oh, don't pull this crap.
Oh no.
It's on a barge in China. It'll be here in June.
You should get the Woot app. It's got special deals, order updates, and free puppies. Well, at least they have a sense of humor.
Yes.
Right. Order's been placed.
Free
Let's
puppy.
see. Let's review the order.
Who doesn't want a free puppy?
Yeah, no, I've got 2 pups now. That's enough.
Yeah.
It's probably made by the same people that made the chair I was looking at. Similar price. Estimated Sunday, May 15th. Like it. I'm actually off on Sunday, too.
Oh, hey, that can be the subject for your show next Sunday. You can assemble the chair during the live stream.
Yeah, I'm sure that would be riveting. As long as I don't screw it up. Okay. Free standard shipping applied. There we go. All shirts are upgraded to express. What do you mean all shirts? What did they send to me? Okay, thank you, Charles.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's just I saw that earlier today, and I'd never heard of a big and tall chair, and then you mentioned it.
Yeah, there is such a thing. Typical chairs are only good to 225 or 250 pounds. And then they have something called big and tall. It's either 350 or 400. And I mean, one I was looking at said allegedly 400. But I don't think it's as much of the construction of the chair. Oh, maybe it's a little bit. But it's also the cushions lasting. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, a new segment. Let's spend Bill's money. That is awesome. And I just might get a Woot account, but not now. Let's see.
On that note, I have to say good night, and I will see you all in other chats during the week, and of course next Sunday.
All right, Charles.
Thank you so much for coming in, Charles, and yeah, good night to your friends. Are those actually the socks from the video?
Yeah.
Yes. That's why
they are. That's so cool.
They're the props.
That is so cool.
Now that I watched that video again, I see why we had holes in the eyes of the male, because the actress whose feet was doing that, she was wearing black stockings. So it was just a matter of, cutting the holes to make the black come through like pupils.
That's too funny. And you kept the socks all this time. You said 2006.
I still have the prizes too.
Do you have? Is the girl there somewhere?
No. No.
She seemed like a good sport.
Well,
yeah, that's how we describe women. Are you a good sport?
Well,
she's great. She's great. But anyway,
that was the guy that the big dick, the guy that came in with the gun. We had him just say off a few things. I recorded him, and then of course looped him around, and just made it happen.
Well, which one were you? You were in it.
No, I don't think I was on screen during that, because
your name was at the end, and it gave you a character.
Yeah, because I co-wrote, directed, edited, funded the whole thing myself.
So you bought the socks.
And rented the room.
Yeah. Well, they were old and dirty. I think they might have been mine from way back when.
Or you really did pull them off that camera guy's feet. But
no, that I know absolutely for certain we didn't do.
And the wife said, Charles, what do you?
What? Say what?
I just said, and the wife said, Charles, what's this charge for a hotel room?
And hose.
I don't. I've never had a wife. I've never had anybody analyzing my finances, but it was kind of a pricey hotel room.
If you imagine what the people in the next room over at there's a porno going on next door.
Well, you know what? You know what I found out? Well, I'll tell you what this place was. This place was the Residence Inn, and each one of their rooms is like a really big apartment.
Right.
The thing was actually 2 floors. I was upstairs. Okay, I was on the 2nd floor, and each floor is actually sort of divided. It's like 1.5 or 2 floors. you could go upstairs. I never showed where that was, but you can go upstairs to the master bedroom. But then they have these huge queen size Murphy beds that pull down. Like if you go back and watch that, behind where the crew is standing in that one shot, if you empty that area out, there's a huge empty wall, and that's where you can bring down the Murphy bed.
Wow.
So it's 2 beds. If you were there, you could get a free fire log to throw in the fireplace, which is another thing that never showed up in that video. And when
this is not a hotel room. This is like a condo, a 2-story condo with a fireplace. You're big time, man. You are. I couldn't afford that.
It was about what was it? It's about $100 a day. So back then, that wasn't horrible. Now, where I did spend big money, and I sort of alluded to this film earlier. I made a like an extended short. It's 45 minutes long, and because I went through 3 different lead actresses trying to get this thing done, and in order to make sure that I could get the end of the movie done, I had to rent out a room like that 3 different weekends. Now that's $300 a pop. So I spent like $1,000 at least on that one movie. And I've got it on, I think somewhere I've got it around here on VHS, but I've never had the equipment to convert something that long over to like a DVD. And even though now I have a computer that can easily handle that,
right?
The the unit that I had, because I had a JVC unit that had a mini DV on one side and a VHS/Super VHS deck on the other side, and FireWire out. So all I had to do was plug it into my Mac. It would automatically digitize everything. You bring up Final Cut Pro, it would just grab it. It was beautiful. Yeah. And that deck is dead now. So, but yeah, that's how we did that little movie. It did 72 hours. It was craziness, you know. When did we finish up in that hotel? I mean, it was like 2 a.m. when we finished up, and I came home, and then the next day I just edited like a mad fool because I had to have it ready by, it was either Sunday or Monday at like 6 or 8 o'clock at night for the showing and the judging. We started on our Friday night.
Well, it was. I thought it was hysterical. It was really good. Who played who played the woman? Not the porn girl. The old lady in the chair. That was clearly a guy.
Oh, that's not an old lady. That's a guy.
I know. It appeared to be a guy trying to look like an old lady.
Yeah, who would do that?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. There's a lot of freaks out there.
He was a local independent film actor. He was in everybody's films. He did probably, what did he say? Yeah, he did at least 30 local independent films. He would work for free. We all worked for free with each other. You know, that was the one thing that was good, is I didn't really have to pay any of these people. I just fed them. You know, I just brought the food.
So they're actors that stand in the corner with a sign that says "We'll work for food." Starving actors. Yeah, I've heard of that. That's so cool.
We were all part of a filmmakers network here called Upstate Independence at the time in upstate New York, and we had that was our whole purpose, was to be making films. We'd work on each other's films, network, all that kind of stuff, and all those people were members at one point in time or another. The old guy was an actor. The director there, the one with the wine glass in his hand, he's actually a scientist. He's quite brilliant. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing up here doing independent films, but he was, and he's a great guy. He's from Louisiana. And he's moved to a long time ago. He moved down to South Carolina, I think. But he's into improving battery technologies, and that's what he's been doing. There's one guy there in the crew in the background who was actually a local professional filmmaker, and the girl was she did a lot of writing, and I kind of got screwed the day of shooting. I had somebody lined up to come in, and she bailed on me. So the girl that's there stepped up to the plate and took over the role, because elsewise there would be no film.
Mm-hmm.
The big dick is actually was a local lawyer. I'm sure he's retired by now, because that was 16 years ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Very cool.
Now, I just checked on Amazon, by the way, just while you were talking. That chair is available on Amazon. Amazon Basics, same one, bonded leather, big and tall.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, the cream is a little less. The other ones are $214. But on Amazon, it's $188.77, and I only paid, what was it, $156?
Yeah. On my screen right here, looking at that, it says the normal price is $197.27. So
yeah, well, it probably was at one point, but it's that's right in between, because the brown and the black is $214.26. I don't know where they come up with these prices, and the cream is $188.77. So either way, there was still a savings of $31, and $31. The only difference is, if I got it from Amazon, I would have got it a little sooner. It'd be coming here next Tuesday instead of next Sunday. But $31. Very
cool.
good. Yeah.
But like I said a few minutes ago, I gotta go. So I'll see you all in other chats, and I'll probably be around here next Sunday.
Okay.
Cool. Sounds great.
Good night, guys. Good night, everybody in the chat. Thank you very much for having me.
Always my pleasure.
Yeah. All right, then. What are you buying now?
I'm reading the reviews. Eh. Let's see if it lasts. I'm a big girl and it's compressed already. Well, you're pretty big then, I guess.
I'm a big girl. Yes, I am.
Yeah. All right, guys. Anyway, thanks for coming in. I'll let you know how my new chair goes. Peace, Jim.
Always.
To Chris and Mike and Don and the other Chris.
This week
and Akarasho. Hope you enjoyed our silliness today. I had a good time. And then Jim came in. I'm like kidding. And then MV Jones. Whoop, whoop. And anybody else who's left, thanks for stopping in, guys. You all have a great night.
Night.